Hey guys, it's Cheyenne here with a reading for the collective. So this is going to be a collective reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't fit. He could be a she could be a he. Yeah, just use your intuition and yeah, take what resonates, leave what doesn't fit. I hope y'all are having a blessed day. April 14th, Monday. So brand new week. We're gonna pull y'all an oracle card for today. I'm gonna start off with an angel guide. Yeah, let's find out what's going on with the collective. What do they need to be guided? How do they need to be guided for today? Harmony and resolution. Okay, sounds good to me. Alright, for the collective, what message do you have for them today, dear Heavenly Father, for Monday, April 14th? Thank you. On the bottom, we have ask and receive. Ask, believe, and receive. We have holy love. Oh, guys, what a pretty card. So we'll figure out what's going on with this reading. I've just been feeling real chill, like chill energy. So maybe, yeah, y'all are experiencing holy love right now. You are blessed to receive this card today, for it shows you are being surrounded by loving energy, and the cup of your heart will be filled until it overflows with goodness. The angels who are with you now know that at times you can feel unloved and unappreciated, and this can block your experience of love and appreciation. The divine energy that is surrounding you at this time is there to help you melt away any blockages so that you can be open and receptive to the love and appreciation that you deserve. Your angel guide is encouraging you to view yourself in a loving way and to give yourself permission to be loved. If you have been holding back for a while but are now ready to share the love you have within, this card brings a message that it is safe for you to do so. Wow. Isn't that pretty? Holy love. It's time to receive, guys. View yourself in a loving way and give yourself permission to be loved. What a pretty message. And a pretty card. Okay. Awesome. You know, I'm gonna pull some of these cards first. I can't remember what this deck is called. Anyway, they're cool cards. You can find them on Amazon. They have like pivot, expand, choice, have faith, you know, just really good messages. And so right now, you need to love yourself. What did it say? You need to view yourself in a loving way and give yourself permission to be loved. Yeah, like the Queen of Cups, how she has her hand, her cup is covered in the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith deck. You know, like she's willing to give, but her cup is covered. She cannot receive. You know what I mean? Like, and she's selective with who she gives her energy to, you know. Here it's like, you know, give yourself permission to, I'm going to keep it on that page. View yourself in a loving way and give yourself permission to be loved. View yourself in a loving way and give yourself permission to be loved. Yeah. Alright. For the collective. We'll get two messages for y'all. We'll do two sides. We'll find out how you can view yourself in a loving way. We'll do that first. How can the collective view themselves in a loving way? I love this message so far. How can the collective view themselves in a loving way? Oh, and guys, thank y'all so much for your likes, your comments, for sharing my content and subscribing to my channel. I truly appreciate it, guys. I really do. I don't know if I said that. But thank y'all again so much. And if this reading resonates with y'all, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. All right. For the collective, how can they view themselves in a loving way? How can the collective view themselves in a loving way? It's time. It's time to view yourselves in a loving way, guys. It says you're being asked to move forward toward the dream that you've been carrying in your heart. It's time to bring it out into the world. You're ready. It's time. Wow. View yourself in a loving way. Go after your dreams, guys. That would be loving yourself, something you've always wanted to do. Since you were like a kid, and you still haven't done it. Love yourself enough that you allow yourself to experience that dream, whatever it is, even if it's for a day, Reassess. You're being asked to take stock of your life and let go of anything or anyone that no longer makes you happy. That's a good way to love yourselves too, guys. Notice who and what bring you joy and who and what don't. It's time for some life cleanup. It's time for some life cleanup, guys. For real. Yeah. Yeah. Time to reassess. I'm going to move my coffee cup. Reassess. Yeah, that's a good way to love yourself, To view yourself in a loving way. What makes you happy? Yeah. Oh my. Okay. I'm getting it. Give yourself permission to be loved. Okay. How can the collective give themselves permission to be loved? How can they open that heart chakra and allow themselves to be loved, to accept love? Yeah. Yeah. All right. How can the collective give themselves permission to be loved? How can the collective give themselves permission to be loved? Thank you. Whoa, look at that one. Y'all want to see what it is? Open up. Yeah, open up your heart space, man. Step back. You're being asked to step back from your life in order to gain perspective. When you're too close to a situation, it can be hard to make a decision. Span out and view your life from a distance so you can get the perspective needed. That's a really good message. All right. And we have Resolution, pause, open up. I saw open up was sticking out of the deck. Let's read it first. You're being asked to open your heart to another, to let down your walls and trust that they want what's best for you. Your life will open up in wonderful ways once you decide to open up. You know, this card keeps coming out. Someone needs to open their heart space. You know it? Yeah, it said step back. Here's pause. You're being asked to pause before making a quick decision and moving forward. Allow yourself to step back, look at all the possible outcomes, and make sure you're heading in the right heading in the right direction before moving forward. Yeah. Pause and then open up. Okay. And resolution. Whatever it is that you've been struggling with is about to be resolved. Remember that resolutions don't always happen in the way we hope or want, but being able to move forward and start fresh always brings relief. Yeah, it's like you're going to pause and then you're going to open up and bam, you got a resolution, you know? Yeah. Yeah. You know, I'm going to keep those separate. Just keep them separated. Sorry. Song lyrics are always like popping up into my mind. Okay, guys. I think God likes to communicate with me through music. Okay. There's always a message there. Yeah, because it's going to lead to healing. And you're going to be able to create again. You're going to break free. You're going to be free to create. Free to heal. Free to believe in whatever you want to believe in. Free to change however you want to change. And you're going to be celebrating. Yeah. Man alive. Yeah. View yourself in a loving way. Let me find a deck of cards. Hang on. Let me bring them over here. Ooh, those would be good. Yeah. Okay. So, right now, the collective. Yeah. Rest. Fear, anxiety, stress, feeling overwhelmed, mental overload, needing solitude, relaxation, stress, peace and quiet, sanctuary, meditation, regrouping, recuperation. You may be going through like a dark night of the soul right now. Patience. Yeah, you need to have patience during this time. You may be going through like a dark night of the soul. You're going through something. It's like you're passionately moving forward. Alrighty then. Alright, so the collective, they need to view themselves in a loving way. View themselves in a loving way. For the collective, they need to view themselves in a loving way. Take a step back. Let go. View themselves in a loving way. Notice who and what bring you joy and who and what don't. It's time for some life cleanup. So they need to view themselves in a loving way. They need to do some life cleanup. Can we get some clarification for that? What would you like for them to know? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, the Four of Swords came back out. That's funny. Page of Pentacles, good news in earthly matters. Solid beginnings, setting goals, developing a plan, laying the foundations, taking advantage of opportunities, jumping in. Jumping in. That was on the last message. I mean, I was telling people to jump in. But anyway, consistency, excellent prospects. You're investing in something. You're investing in yourself. Self-care, self-love. Yeah. And it could, you know, this self-care, this self-love leads to a big tower moment. But then, look at that. You're going to get reciprocated love. You may have to stand up for this, whatever this equal give and take is. And you're going to be getting, like, you know, wish fulfillment, you know. Renewal, healing. You're going to be able to heal. We got Emperor, Couple Love, and King of Pentacles. Oh my, we got the Lovers. Okay, so you got Moon reverse, releasing fear, unveiling secrets, subsiding anxiety, truth, regaining composure, self-deception. Wow. Yeah, that's definitely reassessing. You know, that's definitely loving yourself, you know, regaining composure. You're no longer deceiving yourself. You're no longer telling yourself these lies, you know. You're finding rest. You're finding peace. This is very curious how these came out. We got fear. Yeah, that's what you're letting go of. Maybe King of Wands. This could be you. Hold on a second. We got the Lovers in reverse. You're reassessing your life. You're letting go of things, who and what, you know, people, and who and what don't bring you joy. You're releasing those things, you know. And so it could be a King of Wands in reverse, you know. You know, it's hard to tell with them sideways. And then we've got Foresight. You know, this is talking about moving home, lack of foresight, planning, returning travels. To me, it's like you're releasing this person. You're letting them go, you know, and they may be moving back home. They may be having to move back home. And I feel like they're going to be the ones that are in anxiety because you have thrown this away. You know, this person's going to be, yeah, and y'all are no longer in a relationship. When that happens, it's going to cause them to have a lot of fear and anxiety, you know. Yeah, but right now it's like you're releasing fear. You're resting, you know. You're releasing, man. You're letting go of a lot of things. A lot of things that don't bring you joy, you know. That's what it feels like to me. Yeah, because you're choosing to love yourself, you know. You're choosing your happiness, you know. You're saying this was not the life I dreamed of, you know. And good for you, you know what I mean? Nobody should ever feel stuck. Okay, for the collective, pause, open up, and resolution. Give yourself permission to be loved. Pause, open up, resolution. Can we clarify this, please? Pause, open up, resolution. Actually, let's just clarify one at a time. One card did come out, though. Let's see. Lack of independence, stability, security, reckless spending. That could be why you're not opening up. It's like you're feeling insecure about the situation. Let's do a little side shuffle. Okay, for the collective. Oh. Pause. Can we clarify this pause? You're being asked to pause before making a big decision. Maybe about giving yourself permission to be loved. Yeah, make sure you're heading in the right direction. Take a pause. Can we clarify pause, please? For the collective. Thank you. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, they're patient. You know, the earth signs, they're known to be patient. Abundance, it says. There's Virgo. Okay, look at that. The self-care. Page of Wands. Yeah, like excuse me. You could be getting some good news from someone. A solid beginning, setting goals. To me, this is like taking care of yourself, you know, like setting a solid foundation within yourself, you know, like starting over brand new. Like you've been through a dark night of the soul. You got to build yourself again, you know, and that to me is what you're doing. It's like you're starting out with one little coin, you know, and you're going to build an empire. But, you know, it's like you're starting with one little piece of yourself and you're building yourself. And you're really excited about it. You know, you're very optimistic. You're full of energy. You're ready to start brand new, you know, something brand new. This could be like, there's something on my finger. Oh, it's like fingernail polish. Yeah, I painted my fingernails. But that was bothering me. But anyway, yeah, so it's like y'all are starting maybe a new business. It could be self-employment, you know. It's going to be very successful. It's going to be like wish fulfillment, you know. You're going to be very fulfilled, you know. I should probably be covering that up. But anyway, yeah, you're going to feel whole. When you pause, when you learn to take care of yourself, love yourself, and yes, go after your dreams. If your dream is to start something new, that could be a brand new job, a brand new creative endeavor. You know, it could be, you could be starting to read cards, you know, you could be doing something very spiritual like that, you know, the wands. But yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to lead to this. Whoops. Oh, 2 of Cups. Oh my gosh. It's going to lead to you becoming this strong, independent female. You know, well, she could be married. But just a mature, grounded female, you know, boss babe type energy. 2 of Cups. Could be a brand new adventure with someone you've known for a very long time. With someone from your soul tribe. Wow. Because you were feeling it before. You put a death to all that. It's like you, yeah. All right, open up. Give yourself permission to be loved. Open up. I'm going to take off these glasses. All right. Okay, yeah, you need to open up to someone. So can we get some clarification for this open up for the collective? Thank you. Ooh, Emperor. Thank you. My gosh, we got a lot. Open up your heart. Yeah. Ace of Cups. Open up your heart. For sure, guys. For sure. I'm going to have to move everything over real quick. Since we've got so many cards, I figure I'm going to need quite a bit of room over there. Yeah, take a pause. Open up. We got the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, with the Tower. It's going to be a bad change. A big bad change. Yeah. When you open up. You know, those come out right after the Emperor. Someone could be holding on to you. This Emperor could be holding on to you. And it's just bad right now. It's disorder, you know, lack of control, disruptions, unwelcome change, or some kind of setback. You know, maybe he's just being very controlling and possessive. You know? Oh, these are more sideways than anything. Yeah, because they've been juggling you. Yeah, it's like they've been juggling you and holding on to you at the same time. Malicious gossip. You know, that has been coming out. Someone needs to open up about this. Whatever they know, you know, someone needs it, but they're just... It's like they're refusing to... Feels like someone's feeling really regretful, maybe about a relationship, you know. Yeah. Judgment's coming. Okay, Queen of Cups. I feel you're the one that needs to open up. Remember I was talking about her cup being covered? Here it is. Her cup is covered, guys. It's like protected. She's guarding her heart at all costs, but I understand why now. You know, she's went through something with this Emperor that was just not good, you know. It's like he's going to be getting bad karma. Wheel of Fortune reverse, Judgment reverse. You know, it's like he shouldn't have been holding on to you. He shouldn't have been maybe juggling you with someone else. You know, here's this dude regrets, or whoever this person is, they may regret. You know, this could be a relationship. You know, it says harmonious relationship, soulmate, serenity. He could be regretting what he did because, you know, he knows now what he had as a harmonious relationship, you know. Yeah, but for her, things are coming to fruition. Things are paying off. You know, her wishes are coming true. she's going to find out the truth about this line. Yeah, it's going to be the ending of this lying, cheating, stealing. She's no longer going to feel trapped and restricted. She's no longer going to be told that her intuition is wrong. Because, you know, she's going to make a decision to go after her dreams, her goals. Yeah, she's going after, she's gonna open up. She's gonna open her heart space. She's gonna go after what she wants, her hopes and her dreams. Yeah, because I feel like this Emperor, you know, it's like he's been holding on to this person and juggling them with someone else, which was bad karma. Hello, you just created bad karma, dude. You know, and it's a painful ending, you know. It's like he's trying to avoid this. He's trying to avoid bad karma. Oh, yeah, he's trying to avoid bad karma. Yeah, he's trying to avoid bad karma. Malicious gossip, lack of self-awareness, and willingness to learn karmic lessons. Yeah, it's like that tower is going to keep coming around until it's in the upright, you know, for this dude, for this Emperor person. Yeah, they don't need to be holding on to people. They don't need to be juggling people, you know. But it's inevitable, you know, the wheel is turning. They're getting their bad karma whether they want it or not, you know. That's what that feels like to me. Yeah, and they're feeling really regretful because they feel like they lost a soulmate, you know. And she's moving on, man. This queen, she's like, see you bye. And this Emperor, he may be opening up, you know, him feeling really regretful. He may open up about what's been going on behind the scenes, you know, and she's gonna open up too and say, okay, I'm putting an ending to this lying, cheating, stealing. I don't want to do this anymore. You know, if she's the other lady, I don't know. But I feel like that's you. Whoever this reading's for. Someone who needs to open their cup. Let's get, yeah, you need to open your cup. Yeah. Yeah, because maybe you've been like just in hermit mode, you know, and just going within, you know, for so long. You need to get out there, you know. You need to travel. You need to move on to calmer waters. Oh, look, there's the King of Cups. It's like Archangel Michael is, the truth is going to be revealed, you know. It's going to lead to happy family reunion, coming home, celebrations, weddings, events. Someone very passionate. I'm going to bring you the truth and help you walk away to justice. All right. For the collective, they need to give themselves permission to be loved. Okay, so resolutions don't always happen in the way that we hope or want. So what is this resolution for the collective? A resolution to temporary financial hardship. A resolution. It's going to lead to, it's going to help you move forward, whatever this resolution is. What is this resolution that's going to help them move forward? Gaining a new perspective. Thank you. resolution is going to be very clear, okay? It's leading to joy and abundance. Whatever this resolution is, let's see. This Ace of Cups, it could be a new love offer, you know? After you've been through a dark night of the soul, you came out and you manifested it. Because you don't want to be hurt anymore. You want someone who's going to love you. You know, someone who knows how to make a decision. Someone who, you know, protects you. Someone who's going to give you fair and balanced love. You don't have to defend yourself to. You know, someone who wants to be with you long term. Who's very passionate about you. You know, who makes you feel like that. You don't want someone like that, you know. Oh, we got Justice in reverse. It says injustice, karmic retribution, dishonesty, corruption, lack of accountability, dishonesty, unfairness, karmic avoidance. Yeah, this dude is avoiding karma. I felt like with the Tower reverse. But this is karmic retribution, like karma's. Someone's being dishonest though. Sadness, loss, grief, despair, unwelcome change. This could be letting go. Maybe you're letting go of this sadness, of this injustice. And that's going to be the resolution, guys. It's like when you release things and you let them go, if things have happened to you that were not just, they were unjust, you know, like, or unjust. Anyway, they weren't justified, right? They were just bad things that happened. You got to release them. You got to let them go. You got to release this. You got to let it go. You got to see things from a new perspective. See things that once you release those things, that is the resolution. It's like you can fill your heart with whatever it is you want to fill it with. Joy, peace, balance, you know. You've got to throw away those things that you're holding on to. Something that's very painful, that was very unjust, that happened to you. You're going to have to release it. You're going to have to let it go, because once you do, here's your resolution, you know. Yeah, that was very clear, very concise. Thank you, Heavenly Father. Let's get y'all some tea cards. Put that up there. Yeah. You know, I want to get a month. I want to find out when y'all are going to have this resolution, when this resolution is going to happen. When is this resolution going to happen for the collective? I'm just going to shuffle them like this, okay? Because there's very few cards. And then I'll just draw one from the top. I'll cut them, though, first. May. Wow. Dude, that's next month. You're going to get a resolution in May. That's freaking awesome. Wow. You're just going to be able to throw it all away. October's on the bottom of the deck. Very cool. Let's get y'all some tea cards. I'm just going to cut the deck, because I always shuffle it when I'm done. I shuffle the other cards back in, but for each reading I like to make sure it's cut, a fresh cut. Fox. Shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. Okay. Reassess. So, they need to view themselves in a loving way. They need to reassess. Find out what brings them happiness, what brings them joy. A little life cleanup. Oh, might have to get rid of a woman. Turkey. Someone is behaving stupidly. And guess what? This is the only one that's upright. Some woman, you know. Dealings or relationship with a woman. Okay. And we have, ooh, psychic ability. Trust your intuition. You know, guys, when you love yourself and you trust in yourself, there are so many gifts that you don't even know, that you have. Make sure you rest. Make sure you meditate during this time. Because reassessing, weighing things out, getting rid of things, cutting soul ties, that can be exhausting, New home, new attitude. Wow. That's cool. Flowers, happiness. You're going to have happiness. Haystack, karma. You will reap what you have sown. Oh, I need to put that down there for this loser. Oops. I'm messing up my chords. There we go. Vulture, depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. Yeah, I'm sure. And then we have a dark man. Dealings or relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. That's funny. We got a woman and a man. A woman and a dark man. I'm just going to do it like that. Excuse me. Alright, for the collective, they need to pause before making a quick decision. Yeah, can we clarify that pause before making a big decision? Thank you. Scissors, disappointment in some affair. Maybe someone was cheating on you with a fair woman, okay? Dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. Snip, snip, okay? Pause. All right. We have bull, do not back down from opposition, show strength and fortitude. Okay. We have torch, spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. Yeah, when you pause. Absolutely. Diamond, you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. Holy moly. The world, something brand new. Dolphin, financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. Well, that's neat. If you're an artist, it could be a piece of art you created in the past. Huh. Younger woman, dealings or relationship with a younger woman. Ant, work, achievement, success. We have, you should accept valid criticism. Yeah, guys. If it's valid, Dark woman. Dealings or relationship with a woman with dark complexion or hair. We have nest, an emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. Absolutely. And we have needle and thread, a sincere wish will be granted. Wow. Wow, that's cool. Yeah. All right. Open up for the collective. Can we clarify open up? Let down your guard. Open your heart to another. Wow. Maybe that's... I feel like I should keep going though. There we go. Okay, that's it. Good going, Miss Molly. We got wall, misunderstanding. We're clarifying open up. Yeah, definitely let down the wall. Okay, let people in past your little wall of China, you know. Yours is not the Great Wall, just saying. Oh. Okay. Open up. Box. You will receive a gift. Yeah, so you'll need to open that up. Okay? Oh my. I'm not really that funny, but I crack myself up, you know. Okay, you will be playing a different role. Yes. 10 of Pentacles. You know, she went through all that stuff. She's gonna be, yeah, wearing a new hat for sure. A guaranteed success. Wow. Feather. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. Yeah, this person has got like the third party. Climbing towards success. That is totally all, man. Holy moly. For sure. Oh, okay. And then dogs. Getting together with friends. I love the dog cards. They're so cute. Getting together with friends. Yeah. Cool. Open up. Yeah. Alright, for the collective resolution. Could be coming in May. You're putting an ending. It's like you're getting rid of things that aren't good for you, like grudges, could be painful things that you have just hung on to throughout the years, you know. Things that were unjust that happened to you, like bullying, you know, or whatever. You're seeing those things from a different perspective. It's like you're letting them go. You're forgiving those people, which is a resolution, absolutely. So can we clarify resolution for the collective, please? Thank you. Let me grab those before I keep going, just so I know which ones are which. Okay. Resolution. Oops. Oh my gosh. That's a lot. I'm gonna stop there though. Older man. Dealings or relationship with an older man. Those are easy because they're face down. Okay, yeah. I had some fall. Yeah. Hang on. Let me look through these cards real quick. Excuse me. Okay, I think I got them all. Okay. I was fixing to start shuffling these. I don't know. Anyway. Cobweb. So this is for resolution. Cobweb. Protected from negative forces beyond your control. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh yeah, I got those too. We got Camel, persevere and you will overcome problems. Resolution, persevere, okay? Wind chimes, you're going to find peace and harmony. Look at that. That is definitely a good resolution. Oh, you may experience a family sorrow. Yeah, sometimes, you know, you have to love people from afar. Period of frustration, lessons to be learned, funnel. You got carriage, a journey, either physical or mental. Wow. Yeah, you may have to go through a dark night of soul. That's like a journey, man. Disappointment in some affair. Yeah, snip, snip. You know, that person that, you know, whoever your person was cheating on you with. That blonde woman. Quill, get back to the basics. Yeah, maybe get you a garden going. I'm gonna work on mine this year. Bell, announcement. That's exciting. Bridge, successfully overcoming a problem. Absolutely. Resolution, man. Y'all are finding a resolution to these things. A period of ill health, depression. Oh, be careful, guys. Yeah, the sadness. You're going to be able to throw that away, though. You're going to be able to balance all that out. You're going to find a resolution, you know. Disappointment in a friend or lover. Yeah, absolutely. You know, there's the affair thing going on. Money will be coming to you, though. In the month of May, okay? Money, money, money. Lion, time to act. Wow. And then bird, perch, waiting for news, package, or letter. Oh, man. Now it's got me wanting to go check my mail. I tease. Yeah. Let's get a message for y'all. A verse. I call this my little Jesus deck. Because he's on the outside. Alright, for the collective. What message do you want for them to lay upon their heart right now? What verse? I should say verses. Give and it shall be given unto you. Luke 6:38. Give and it shall be given unto you. Love. Give love and it'll be given unto you. You know? Love one another as I have loved you. John 13:34. Yeah. Under the deck we see, seek you first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. All the gifts, guys, all the gifts. Matthew 6:33. Awesome. What a wonderful message for y'all. Let's get some dice. I'm going to do the letter dice at the end of this reading. Okay. Excuse me. We have been so congested. I don't know if we've caught some kind of cold or what. For the collective, what signs, symbols, and synchronicities do you want them to know at this time? Yeah, you've got someone who's acting like a man-child, all up in your business, or a woman-child, you know, very sharky, gonna bite your head off with their words, could be very bitchy, you know, got the witch hat there, or they could be, you know, they could like Harry Potter, they could be you know, a little witchy, you know. They think very highly of themselves. Oh, Lord. And maybe egotistical. Could be an earth sign. You got a lot of cords you're going to have to be cutting. That's what I feel with that. Yeah, they could be targeting you, you know. They could be spying on you. But look, this yarn, I love this yarn. It keeps coming out. The truth is being revealed. The sweater of truth has been caught. The mask that they're wearing, think of it as a sweater. The sweater got caught on a nail. Now it's unraveling. Eventually that mask is going to be gone and the truth is going to be revealed. And guys, go soak in the tub. Someone needs to take a bath with some Epsom salts. Cleanse away all the negative energy, all the evil energy that's attached to you. Cleanse it off. There may be a lot of things attached to you. Go cleanse them off, man. Soak in that tub. Even if it's just for 5 minutes. You know, do it in the shower. You can do it that way too. But Epsom salts are really good for you. Look, I don't know how long I'm going to be able to hold this, but this is what's going on. Someone who bites your head off with their words. They can act very childish, a man and woman child. They could be very bitchy, or they could be into witchy things, you know. Be careful if they are, especially dark magic, you know. They think very highly of themselves. They could be an earth sign. They're targeting you, that, or they're watching you. But guess what? The truth is being revealed. Okay? And that's what you got going on. Someone very funky. All up in your energy. Could be a bull. Could be a Taurus. No, we saw that Earth. Okay. Let's get some more dice. Alright, here we have astrology signs, like zodiac signs, planets. We got the sun, we got the moon, we got numbers for the collective. What would you like for them to know right now at this time? It's funny, I said Taurus. Here's Taurus. Put that right up there by the bull. We've got Mercury. We got South Node, which is Virgo, another earth sign. Let's put that up here. We've got Saturn. We've got Jupiter. We've got, oh, we got some air. We got Libra. We got all air. We got Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. We have Sag. We have Sag again. 2 Sag. We have Pluto. Yeah, I'll just put it right there. We have the moon. And numbers, we have 9, 7, 5. Oh, 795, that's my deal. Whatever. Oh, look, and we have 1, 2, 3. That means you're on the right path, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, you know. But 1, 2, 3, hello. 1, 2, 3. That's cool. Alright, now we'll get some letters. Dang it, I meant to leave a spot Where, about right here? Okay, I'm gonna remember to leave a spot right in front of me for the dice. From here on out, I'll just do them over here. Ooh, I see cops. Cops may have to get involved in whatever's going on here with this toxic person. You know? Cops. You're highly protected, though. Remember that. You are highly protected. Yeah. I don't know where I'm going to put these. I'll just put them all over the cards. Cops. Ooh, we have a lie. You know, I got fib in the last one. Someone is definitely lying about something. I feel like it's all going to get exposed, though. I really do. I see lie again, but I'm not going to take it, you know. Let me shuffle them again. Okay. Yeah, stand firm. Stand firm in who you are. Stand firm in loving yourself. Okay? Protect yourself. Stand firm, stand tall in who you are, you know? I see hot. Someone may think you're hot. There's no more vowels, so I'm going to have to shuffle them. And no more vowels again. What in the world? Maybe those are initials. Yeah, I got an I. Big. I see big. Big. Something big's coming. Yeah, I may. A big resolution to some kind of, to all sorts of problems, I feel. Wow. Okay, so we got K. We got S. We got H. We got N. We got H again. We got B. And we got G. Okay. HSN, like the shopping channel. Look. So there's one more. Okay, HSN. Someone likes to shop. Okay. Alright, so this is your reading, guys. I hope that this helps someone out there. Yeah, take care of yourself, guys, and definitely give yourself permission to love yourself, you know. Give yourself permission to be loved by yourself and by others. View yourself in a loving way, okay? View yourself in a loving way. You are highly protected at this time. Thank you all so much for your likes, your comments, your subscribes, for subscribing to my channel. And yeah, if this reading does resonate, please give me a thumbs up. And yeah, go to my channel, Purple Phoenix Intuitive Tarot, and subscribe. Hit the little bell so that you'll be notified of when I'm going to be doing my readings, which is just about every day. And I like to create little shorts, so tune into those too. I'd appreciate it. Thank y'all so much. God bless y'all. I hope y'all have a great week.